from home more, then you're probably experiencing some low back pain, or maybe just those hips are a little tighter than normal. So I put together a few of my favorite postures to show you that are really great for releasing that low back pain and just releasing some of that tension in the back of the spine as well. All right, so the first one we're going to do is child's pose. And this is a great posture to also promote sleep. It stretches the hips, the ankles, the quads, and just has so many great benefits, all right? So you're gonna come onto your mat. You will have your big toes touching, and you're just gonna walk those palms out in front of you. You're gonna connect that forehead to the mat and just press back. You can hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. You can always come back to this posture at any time, but it's really great for releasing low back pressure or low back tension or any pain like that. Now the next one, you're gonna come onto your back. You will have both legs extended in front of you, and you're just gonna bring both of your feet back. You'll grab both feet from the inside, and you can just rock back and forth. So you wanna make sure that those hips are open here. You also want to try to connect that low back to the mat, all right? So that spine is long and has full connection with the mat. And you can just rock back and forth here and just give your low back just a little bit of a massage, all right? So that is a great posture also for opening up the hips and releasing a little bit of tension in the low back. Now the next one is a seated figure four. So it's very similar to pigeon, but what you're gonna do is you'll bring your ankle on top of your thigh, and you'll make sure to do both sides, of course, and you're just gonna reach your, in this case for myself, it's my left arm through, and I'm just gonna grab the back of that thigh. Now you can pull back towards your chest and use that elbow to push out the knee here. I like to flex my right foot or the foot that is not bent, and you also want to make sure that the foot that is crossed is also flexed, all right? So that helps keep everything in alignment, but just pull back to whatever feels right and whatever, of course, honors your body. So don't push it, and this may take a couple of times. So again, you could hold this for 20 to 30 seconds, and same thing, make sure to do both sides. But in addition, you can take this pose actually a little bit further. So again, I still have my ankle on top of my thigh, crossed, and you can just come into a supine twist. So let those knees fall over, and your gaze will go opposite, so you're in a supine twist. So again, continuing to open up those hips helps release a little bit of that back pain. Now, if that is too much, don't worry. Just bring your knees together, and again, you can twist, just drop your knees to the side, and that's gonna allow you to have a nice deep twist in that low back, all right? Now, lastly, this is one of my favorite postures, all right? So you're gonna come into a wide stance here. My feet are pointed forward. My heels are actually slightly out, so my feet are in just a little bit, and you're gonna just come over into a wide fold here, and you can just let that head hang heavy. You can feel that back release. You also feel a nice stretch in the back of those legs. So that is a wonderful full lower body stretch. Now lastly, this is one of my #1 stretches if I have any back tension or anything that's really tight in the back body. You're just going to have your feet about hips width apart. You can bring your hands overhead, bend your knees, and you're just gonna drop down to the mat. Now grab opposite elbows, and you just sway back and forth like this. So again, put a nice bend into those knees to help protect the back on the way down. And if that feels good when you're down there, then you can always straighten the legs, but start with knees bent to be gentle on the way down and just kind of see how tight that back is. All right, so Those are a couple of postures, a few of my favorites to help release some of that low back pain, especially since we're sitting down a ton more. And I hope you enjoy